dear public. Today is going to take place the first presidential debate by Celex. The candidates are Luis Cortés, Rodrigo Andrade, Joel Mendoza, José Antonio Villamil, and José David Méndez. Then I'm going to explain how the debate will develop. First, four important topics are going to discuss. The topics are crime, education, corruption, and economy. For each topic, I'm going to do a question, and each candidate going to tell us a proposal in 30 seconds. When you hear a sound, you should stop because your time was over and should continue the next candidate. If not, the other candidates can hit him if you want. Am I clear? Well, we're going to start the debate. Well, we are going to start with the topic crime. According to inquest invented by me, 123% of 100% of crimes are making on Saturdays in afternoons during the Celex, and nobody knows why. Candidate, can you explain us the reason of this and what could you do to solve this problem?
Okay, in this case, the crime is so small, but it's important because sometimes I listen that some people was stolen in the cafeteria or another place of the school. So I will make that put some cameras in some places of the school to record everything and know what is happening.
I think what the crime in Celex is so difficult because this is a safe installation and the people can steal products in the cafeteria. So it's so difficult for the people to do this, and I think what is a good school and more security school.
A possible solution will be more security, cameras, policemen, and panic buttons for everyone can see where the thieves steal or who steals. If something like that happened, everyone would see, catch, help, stop, or call the police in order to stop them. And the students get more confident to carry their cell phones.
Hi, I am José Antonio Villamil. For me, the reason is so simple. People steal in Celex because it's very easy to do it. I will put cameras in the classrooms so that when they go out to the break, the backpacks are safe and watched. I will put a policeman in the Mexi and in another in the classroom.
I think that the solution will be more security around the school. If there is a policeman every meter, there will be no thieves. In fact, the students can arrive safe to the school in order to maintain the security. We can put cameras in place can be more lonely. If you vote for me, anybody will say that they assaulted me before entering Celex.
Okay, we continue with education. For the access to homework that teachers give them during the week, in the Celex some students sleep in class and sometimes don't do the homework. Candidate, can you tell us what is your proposal about this?
Okay, I will do something for the students, some strategies that I guess that it's so important. The first one is to give some products like books, notebooks, or other material like pencil case, pencil, or a pen that it's necessary because the students need to have material to continue with the studies. And sometimes some people are poor, and we need some material to continue.
Education, I will make but more TVs in the classroom because in this part the students can see more videos and listen more listenings. In this part the alarms can be in a future good students with more intelligence and be more working in a future. I don't know, it's a good idea for me. Maybe more books, free books, because the books in Celex can be paid for the students.
Both teachers need to be more considerate about the homework because they don't know how much homework the students have. They always have homework. So I propose make a group calendar in order to the teacher can see and know the next activities, event or homework. And finally, it will have a little space to the students can be relaxed.
Well, I'm going to cut the hand of the teachers that leave a lot of homework because it seems that they don't know that we have more homework in our schools and sometimes we don't have the time to finish it. And I'm going to present a proposal that removes the final project in Celex.
Suppose remove all the homework in order to all the students can be calm about it. And they could be less stressed if I get the presidency. And the scores could be higher than now. Because for me all the students are first. They are the Mexican future and we have to help them. If we want to be better, the evaluation scales will change. The homework is the biggest problem for the students. Just vote for me.
Now, about the corruption, there have been rumors about the students copy the homework by classmates, and the most serious, they take copies of the exams and sell them to college who haven't yet done tests. What do you think about this?
For the corruption, I have some strategies that it's important. For example, the crime and the corruption in the classroom is so big. For example, there are people that pay for the exam, pay for the qualification or for the score, and I need that it don't exist. So my strategy is to put some cameras in the corner and record everything.
In Celex for me is unacceptable because some students paying for gets not and it's total unacceptable because it's an injustice for the people for the alumni. It's a lie for you. Uh, this is incorrect and the students don't can be do.
A solution could be to print more or different exams in order to, if a student took a picture, it wouldn't have validation or it would be used to study. But what happens if students take out his cell phone and take a picture? For that, the students will keep their cell phone at the teacher, pass for each exam.
When I was a child, I did the same. But it's so bad. Because when someone copies the homework, they don't learn. But with the cameras that I will put, the students will not be able to take a picture of the exam because the students will be monitored.
It is easy. If we work more, we can do different exams. In other way, one for one group and one for other group. Just we have to work more. A different exam by group. We avoid the copy exams. In past courses, we have seen that it works. How can you say that if you sell the exams to other students that sell again that exam?
With the problem about the economy, many students don't have cash to buy tifos on Saturdays because they need to buy many materials for their projects of the school per day. Candidates, who do you think that is the wealthy and what is your answer to this problem?
For the economy, I will make some strategies that is important. For example, I will make that the Celex will be totally free for students of the Polytechnical, because it's so important that students study English or other language. The English is so important for the education, and some people don't have enough money to pay the course. So I will make it totally free for the students of Polytechnico, and I will reduce the price of others.
The economy, I think, with this good idea, reduce the price of the box in Celex and reduce the price for the course. It's a good idea because some people can't buy this cost because it's a lot of money for these people, and this good idea reduce the price. And I don't know, maybe the boot can be free in the future if we have a lot of students.
If you trust me, I will create a new way to buy food and materials in order to the students get satisfied. I know everybody has to buy materials for projects, but this way has the aim to make the difference. You have to answer a little questions to always have food.
First, I will make the tifos free, because there can be hungry students with expensive tifos. Second, I will lower the price of Celex to only 10 pesitos. Will cost the same as 1 ETS or 2 cups of recopollo. So that there is equality in Celex, because some students are poor.
Economy and the tifos, the solution are food scholarships, maybe of hamburgers, maybe for tifos, whatever you want, in order to the students eat. Other way to solve this is remodel the cafeteria. The scholarships also will be, I don't know, about material that the students need to do their projects in order to get them a bigger opportunity to study in the best way. We have to remember that the students are the future Mexican.
Alright, to finish, each candidate is going to tell us his conclusion and a general idea about what life would be like in Celex during his presidency. Okay, goodbye everybody, and remember that your decision is important, although none of them is the best option. See you! Oh my god, it was so boring and candidates are so fools!